going to be so important to go and get that win tonight with Kerr up top. He scored in the last game. And
they're missing two experienced players in DeAndre Yedlin and the injured captain, Gregory.
Going to be interesting just to see how Neville settles into this game.
Clearer skies, but sunset now. And temperatures below freezing, and for many Toronto fans, a below expectation start to the season. They're looking for a first win against a Miami side. Savania stands over an in-swinging corner, and that header isn't far wide either. Harvey Neville's already got a lot of club experience in his youthful career. We'll come back to him in a moment, because this is Jean to deliver the cross, and at the back it's Pizarro to get the shot away, and a comfortable save for Sean Johnson-Lowe on his left-hand side.
He's good at getting on the ball, comes off that pocket, he pulls out Rosted. He sends in Jean.
Big opportunity for him tonight. He really was one of the stories coming in this game, and we talked a lot about Harvey Neville's chance, and that's a lovely ball played down the right for Jean. And now Stefanelli's shot, Johnson's tip.
Back to that opportunity from Inter Miami. Jean just down the right-hand side. Stefanelli. Just a touch and hit.
Osorio for Bradley, just miscontrols. Savania can retrieve this. He's got Larrea outside him. And that's Mark Anthony Kay with the header straight into the hamstring calendar.
Settled down the battles in the midfield position. This from the last play there, ball into Mark Anthony Kay.
Here is the man they call Ozo. Richie Larrea. Some time and space, and he's found some more, and he's into the box. Calendar with the first save, and nodded straight back into his hands.
Relationships building, and it ends up out to Richie Larrea, who we spoke about in the opening. Talked about Larrea and could be one of the best attacking outside backs in this league if he shows more moments like this.
Now this is Negri. He's got it down that left side. It's a very acute angle to try the shot from. Goal kick.
Their right side of defense, where Richie Larrea, you can see it there, pushes far to ahead of the back line, and all of a sudden there's room for Negri to go into. It's been really good from the left back of Inter Miami.
Quick transition now with Osorio for Toronto. And he sets up Bernardeschi. Calendar hesitated, but then makes an excellent save.
As I say that, the ball getting turned over, and Bernardeschi, he's onside. And that's fantastic from Calendar. We've seen similar types of saves where he comes out so far this season, and he just keeps himself big.
So it's poised and ready. Toronto in this second half will play from left to right. Here we go with the second period from BMO Fields. And can Toronto secured their first win of the campaign? Intercepted and brought away now for Kay for Toronto. Bernardeschi on that left foot, outside him Larrea for the cross, and it's in for Toronto! Osorio is arriving! And Bob Bradley's side have their noses in front for the fourth time this season in a game. The question now, can they hold on?
From the man we talked about in the opening and the relationship he's formed with Bernardeschi. Look at that run from Richie Larrea. The timing of it keeps himself onside. And all of a sudden now they've got numbers up, Toronto FC, and Larrea just needs to square it across. It's Jonathan Osorio puts himself in a good position right in between the sticks. But that run from Larrea, as soon as that ball gets to Bernardeschi, he releases. And Jonathan Azar just needs to get to the middle of the net and provides that valuable finishing touch.
And it affords Miami an opportunity to push some numbers forward from the resulting free kick, which is being stood over by Franco Negri and is played short for Duke to play over the top. The header back and instinctively met by Joseph Martinez and lifted over the top. Again, it's the kind of look, the kind of opening we saw him get in New York last week.
Martinez's movement is so deadly. He just peels off, and that's one. Martinez in top form is tucking away. As he starts, he just peels away from defenders and Jesse Marsh in the crowd.
Certainly was the other day, wasn't he? Now, Akinola for Bob Bradley's Toronto with a bit of space, but not a lot of support, so he'll go alone, and the shot is saved.
It's a nice opportunity for Akinola, 1v1 against McVeigh, but there's just not enough contact.
Surrendering points. Wanting to build on an advantage. Bernadeschi hangs it up, and it goes in! Mark Anthony Kay is celebrating, and Toronto double their lead. And are they on their way to 3 points at home?
It's just begging, it's asking for a player to get on the end of it. Mark Anthony Kay, a backwards header from him. He looks as though he's going away from goal. He has to cycle back off the side of his head, a looping header. A bit fortunate, but that won't matter for Kay. As he sees that ball going to the side, getting to the disbelief of Inter Miami as it squeaks in, and Hedges, does he do just enough?
Lifted in by Martinez, and it'll come back to him to shoot, and he drags it wide. And with that, the final action, all for one win for all Toronto fans. Their first victory of the season.